Hello, chat, and welcome back to another stream. I know I said I would play FNAF Into the Pit again tonight, but I feel like playing. Where is it? There it is. I feel like playing Slay the Princess. Now, let me share the YouTube stream. In a few places. Okay. Content warning. This game is a horror game, and it is not intended for all audiences. Slay the Princess contains flickering images or image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health risk issues for you, you can disable them in game's preferences. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Is it? Is this really a love story? I don't know if I believe that. I saw that this game was on Steam. I know Mark played it like a month ago. And it looked interesting. So I figured I may as well, try it. See what it's about. Hi, Caroline. Okay. Chat, I just want you to know that this window for me is extremely small. Like, it's tiny. I'm playing in windowed mode, so I can actually read the chat. Preferences. Skip. Quick menu. I'm not sure what a parallax effect is. I don't know what boil effect is. Flickering images. Yeah, turn. Give me, like, 2 seconds, chat. I'm sending the stream link to people. Alright. New game. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, okay. Can I have more details? The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet! I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yeah.
Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. Nope. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin, I'll slay the princess. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to the princess, maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't, guess we'll see. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. I'm gonna go walk the opposite direction now, quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Chat, let me just double check. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I'm not going to the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yes. That is exactly where I'm going.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
But why do you sound the same?
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Am I schizophrenic?
That's strange.
What?
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
That's...
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I don't trust you, narrator. I feel like you're pushing me in a direction I don't want to go. I didn't want to go to the cabin. What if I wanted to front away? Do I have a claw? My fingy? Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies.
That's
forever.
Fantastic. I don't care. I could care less. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing into this. Quietly continue down the path. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're
Yes, it
facts
is.
of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
I am mature. I'll show you mature.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Good.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the
Son of a
cabin
bitch.
again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
I call bullshit. I call absolute bullshit on that. Narrator's fucking this shit up. If there's no fighting, this is there. I have to go to the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I'll start walking in a different direction. Again. In fact, I'm just gonna keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
I don't believe you. I absolutely do not believe you, Mr.
And
Narrator.
here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Uh-huh.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
I don't believe this.
In every direction, there is a path.
Bullshit.
And a cabin. And not just a cabin. The cabin.
Bullshit.
An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Bullshit. Chat. We're gonna go to chatting real quick. Why can't I? Is the game capture broken? It appears it's broken for this tab. Capture specific window. Slay the princess. Close. This window is very small. Fine. We're not doing that. Chat, how am I? I'm okay. Chat really quickly, I'm going to my Twitch. So I can... How do I share this? How do I share my stream? Is there a way to share my stream? Can I share my stream? Report VOD. Oh no. Chat, I don't know what to do. Fuck it. Chat, I have a quest for you. Share this stream. Both on Twitch and YouTube.
Wait, what's going on?
I agree, what is going on? I don't know if I answered you, Caroline, but I'm okay.
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you?
I'm tired.
It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
I don't believe you.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
I need to play the Stanley Parable. I feel like that would do good.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
What? Chapter 2, The Stranger. I don't believe you. I did it. What the fuck? What happened?
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin.
What?
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What? I'm getting a very terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Oh. What?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Do I have an audience right now?
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful.
So did we die?
For all we know, we just got lucky.
Is this a Groundhog Day situation?
The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Can I do this to you, narrator? What is... Why are there walls? Why are there walls? Hold on, chat. Okay, Chad. I am back. I apologize. Yeah, why are there walls?
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Can I get lost? I don't want to slay her. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Mm-hmm.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Sorry, chat. I'm trying to go through notifications right now. Proceeding to the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
Oh.
But it's all shifted.
Oh,
An
God.
inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a
Plastic.
pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. It's a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway.
I agree. No, the voice of the contrarian. It makes sense. Honestly.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
I don't believe you.
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Why is the voice of the contrarian making so much sense?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
I love non-Euclidean geometry.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Okay, it's not making any sense anymore. I don't think the world should move around me like this unless, I'm drunk.
Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Yeah. Kill the princess. He didn't say anything about them. Yeah, he didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
We should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
What do you mean there's no mirror?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
What?
You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
I also want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I can look at myself.
So we're all in agreement then. We're looking.
Yes.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
There's a mirror.
This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Am I a bird? What? I don't understand.
But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
I'm not taking the blade, I'm just going to the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Chat, I chose wrong my first run through of this game. I choose all the fucking wrong options. I've only been playing for 21 minutes.
Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Oh
An
god.
odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
Lovely.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I wouldn't want to live here either.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Could you say that in simpler terms, narrator?
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
I agree.
We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And
He?
whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
No.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I'm assuming it's narrator. Take the harsh stairs to the left, take this set. Chat! Oh. Right.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight.
Chat, I chose the wrong staircase.
The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
What?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
What is going on?
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
What is going
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
I am now, I guess.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Uh-huh.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
I don't know. This is my first time playing the game. I don't know what I'm doing. I know there's no true ending. I'm sorry I didn't realize. Sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. You know what's happening to me. Probably know you're locked down here too, or you're fucking Christ, dyslexia. My cat keeps crying. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. Okay, chat, we're back. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. Playing contrarian first run is a little silly, but hey, no wrong choices, only paths forward. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
Aha.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
Oh.
She's so warm and friendly. It's deception. Don't buy into it.
Fuck you, narrator. I'm not listening to
How
you.
strange. So, why are you here?
Maybe I should have listened to the narrator chat.
We can do that?
Oh, fuck. I skipped chat. No, I didn't. I misclicked. We can do something. I don't know.
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
I'll give you a recap of what happened last time. We ignored the cabin entirely and died.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen.
We didn't see anything.
Only you'd listened to whatever
That's the
words
thing.
of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
Mr. Narrator, I don't have the knife.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
I like the contrarian. There's more of you now. What's your name? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. I can try to free her. Fuck the narrator.
Wait, That's not right.
You're right, it's not right. I'm not going with your fucking fairy tale plan.
Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
I'm a bird.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
I agree.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
No, the narrator. Where'd the narrator go?
falls apart. I think he's gone.
This is a lovely amalgamation of woman.
We were never going to salvage this.
It's fucking
were we?
scary.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit.
The answer is 42. I don't have any other answers for you. I'm sorry.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Aha.
Did you do this?
No.
Did we do this?
Yes.
Can you pull us back apart?
No.
Fix us?
I can fix her.
We should help her. I think
Oh shit.
we did this.
I didn't do shit. It was the narrator.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Me neither.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Probably.
Please.
Sure. It's gonna be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. Say nothing. Reaction has consequences. Yeah, it does. I'll do my best. What? But you don't know if she had the chance to hear you reply. She's gone. Placed with something in the mirror.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. Yeah, he is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
Am I in limbo?
Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
I think I shall. I didn't mean to fucking double click. I'm just so
You're right.
eager.
She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
It's a mirror. What's so awful about it?
Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
Look at the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
I'm gonna do it. The mirror never scared you before. Yeah, why are you scared?
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone. But the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Yeah, it's me. I'm some sort of bird. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. I'm sorry, that's not a cabin. That is a woman with tendrils? No, those are hands and arms. Those are arms. They're flailing about like tendrils, though.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Okay. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Ma'am, that doesn't tell me anything. I'm a bird.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I don't understand. The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity to destroy your body. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Those are very accurate words to describe me. Like, actually, I'm not even joking, it's very sad. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths unwalled. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
I'm still confused.
I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
What do you mean you're
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Okay. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
That's a valid point. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Are you? I mean, I know I asked that question already, but like... But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Are you the one who sent me to slay the princess?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I see. Chat, how's the audio, by the way? Is it like... Is the game too quiet, or is it like perfect? Am I too quiet? Can you hear me over the game? Am I equal with the game volume, or am I... Okay, I'm good. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Okay, that eases my conscience none. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Okay, make me forget. How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Okay. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Oh, there's a new option. I'm not going back.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, make me... Well... I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
I... Wait forever?
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
The game closed. Chat, the game just fucking shut itself down. Okay. Just reopen the game. It closes by design if you wait forever. Yeah.
You have returned to me.
Oh!
Though you were gone mere moments.
What?
I
Hold,
never
chat.
left your side.
Chat. There we go. Okay. What? That's interesting. Okay. That is really cool game design. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
No.
You won't.
Okay. Everything goes dark. And you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh boy.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, princess.
You're here to slay her.
What?
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Note, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. I'm not playing with PlayStation controller. Okay. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Greetings, Eldritch Mess. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
You know, if I'm being cynical, I might.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists,
Or
or
nihilistic.
very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Sure. Silently continue through the cabin. We're just gonna leave the narrator in suspense.
Path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
A warning before you go any further.
She will lie
She will lie.
and cheat
She will cheat.
and do
she will,
everything
we're
in
not
her
going to go
power.
through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yep.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Seated in the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost
So this is what it
entirely
looks
bare.
like.
The air is stale and musty,
I think.
and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I see. Personally, I think Jigglypuffs are cool. Wow. Thank you for the insightful comment, Eldritch Mess. I'm personally, my favorite Pokemon is a Lucario.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't want to take the blade. I'm just gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Chat, my cat's trying to get into my room. I'll be right back. Okay, chat, we're back.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi. Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Okay. I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. Oh my god, my cat almost clicked the mouse for me. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
You know, I don't believe you, Mr. Narrator. This is my first time doing this. I totally didn't have a previous life and die a horrible death in a kaleidoscope fashion. No.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
That would suck. How do you eat? How do you drink?
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Oh, you don't want to see this face. I'm a bird. Unless you're into
Walk
that.
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I did not. Should have brought the knife.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Oh, shut up, narrator. Look at that face.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Just shut the fuck up, narrator.
No, you're doing the right thing.
See, the voice of the hero agrees with me. I am the main character.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
I don't think that's gonna do anything.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
My cat keeps yelling at me. Come here, Tanner. Are you gonna lay down or are you gonna keep crying at the door? I let you in. Okay, you're gonna lay down.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Oh, he's coming up here. Hello, Tanner. Are you gonna lay down next to me? You gonna watch the pretty colors of my TV screen? Or my monitor? Oh my god, please do not touch my mouse, cat. I swear to god.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Something about a key?
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I mean, you never know. Incompetent villains exist. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Maybe.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
What?
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Okay, fair enough.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Why?
Is someone else here?
How? Oh my goodness. My mom's cat is crying now. Chat, I'm just trying to enjoy streaming, and I can't do that with my door open, so I have to shut my door. I don't live alone, so that's why, and I have 2 cats. Hey, let me out of here! Try the door, and it's locked, it's not gonna open. Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
I mean, I probably should have, because I didn't foresee this happening. I don't know what I expected.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I'm trapped.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yes.
There's
I don't
a
even know who
slight
they
panic
is.
rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Oh!
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb
my
with the
God.
determination of a trapped wolf.
Jesus fucking Christ.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
We're freeing her. Chat, we're freeing the princess.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I don't care, narrator. This is my first time seeing this lovely lady.
Fine.
I love how this is my only option. Oh, okay, that's cool. When I have the knife, my my hand changes. The cursor changes.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged,
Little eyes.
self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Mm-hmm.
You cut into her flesh.
Mm-hmm.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
Chat, should I have helped her?
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Hmm.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I am beginning to regret my decision.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
I can't.
No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Excuse me, sir. You're not having a personal vendetta against me saving the princess. I am completing my mission.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Fucking what now? I'm a bird.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Is she gonna kill me? Oh, I can warn her. Okay.
Stop that.
No.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I don't want to.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No. Slay the princess or resist. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I don't know, man. I don't want to kill her.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Wait, what?
She plunges it into your chest. tearing
Why?
through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
She didn't even. She couldn't even fucking hit the. She has her eyes closed.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
You're the one that stabbed me, woman.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Probably not.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
The hell's a rivulet?
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yay! Wait. Chapter 2, The Damsel. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Proceed to the cabin. We're gonna pretend none of that ever happened.
Before she will lie. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Oh shit. I love the voice work in this already.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Mm-hmm.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, Mr. Narrator, we died.
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him.
I agree.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Chat, this run, I'm gonna let y'all do the decision making.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
So, be prepared. I mean, we can't, we have to proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Mm-hmm.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
That's not up to me. Okay. Explore. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror, take the blade, enter the basement. Can I do... Where is it? Where is it? It's somewhere. Ah, yes, pull. At source. Oh. What? Okay, chat, how do I use this pulse? Okay. Yeah, if I can't figure out how this works, we will just say source. No. Bar settings. Font settings. Twitch ball. Well, that doesn't help because it really doesn't. Most of you aren't even on Twitch. Y'all are on fucking YouTube. God damn it. Okay, just forget the poll. Just type There's the game. Just type 1 for this one, 2 for that one, 3 for this one, and 4 for that one. I'll wait. Let's go to chatting. Chat room is empty. It's probably because it only updates. It's using the chat box, that's why. Okay. Come on, chat, I need a little engagement here. Let me go to Twitch chat. Well, Crescent's still in chat. I'm not seeing anything for the YouTube though. Let me open it up on YouTube actually. Go to my channel. Not seeing anything for... Oh god. Ugh, my voice. Live chat. 3, 3, 3, okay. Okay, that's weird. Live chat does not update on Streamlabs. So... Interesting. What if I refresh chat? I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have refreshed chat. Okay. 3, 3, 3. Take the blade. Okay. We're taking the blade, chat.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies. Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
1, 2, or 3, chat. Let me go back to Streamlabs. I have 4 viewers. Crescent, are you just dead on Twitch? Join Twitch to... Okay, I can't fucking... Okay. Alright. Uno. Oh shit, I thought that was my game, not the stream. Chat, I'm a little fucking tired today.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
Oh my god.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
What if I hit tab? Okay, let's... I don't really think it matters. Because I already looked at the mirror. I already chose this one.
I care about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else could he be hiding from us?
Getting confused.
I'm not lying to you, I promise. There isn't a mirror. Really.
We're gonna enter the basement. Armed this time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
I agree.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
I don't think she can hear you, dude.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Ugh.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Oh my god.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Mayhaps.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
I was under the assumption everything reset, so what, did we just get picked up, transported, and put down into a fucking alternate reality?
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on, if she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Stop giving me second thoughts, game.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Okay.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Stop thinking about it like that.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Oh my god.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Chat. Should I slay or rescue the princess? I leave this decision to y'all. I'm checking my YouTube notifications while I wait. Slay. Where is Twitch chat? Crescent seems dead. I'm unsure. Maybe is Crescent I'm just Vi or V? What is that? You can talk to her more first if you want, but the route's more interesting if you slay her. Okay. Let's talk to her more. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
That's not quite the sum of event. That I... Do you... What? That's not how that works. Okay. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Maybe.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Oh my
Keep
gosh.
listening to her. That's a confession.
That's not really a confession. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. It remains.
The princess's eyes quiver as she waits for your response.
I didn't end the world? I didn't end the world.
You didn't end the world.
She's clearly just saying what she thinks you want to hear.
I clearly want to hear it.
Or she's innocent. How could a beauty like her be capable of ending the world? It's not rational.
I don't know. She kind of became kaleidoscopy. My very first round of this. All right, we're just gonna slay her.
Blade in hand, you run the princess down. Wait, no! You barbarian, what do you think you're doing?
Woman die.
But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and press on.
Foolish little voice.
The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as you approach.
That's
She
not
does
terror.
absolutely
It's
nothing to stop you.
happiness.
Your blade pierces
Why is she
her
still
heart.
smiling?
She collapses pathetically to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, you did everything right.
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
I don't know.
And just like that, she's dead. The world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult.
No, I had my chat tell me what to do.
Oh, I feel sick.
I'm incapable of feeling. My chat, you did this. This is all on you.
Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick? I, for one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable.
Cry about it.
You'll get over it. You just saved everyone. Get over it. You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all. You raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that. Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath, and Rash. The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
Sorry, I'm checking chat. I am the one who makes the decisions here, and I say no. If that's what you want to do, let's see what happens, or remain silent. Chat, I'll let y'all decide if we just slay the princess or not. I'm gonna go through these options myself. I don't want to wait for your slow asses, because I know YouTube has a fucking delay.
Exactly, you're not doing this. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all? I don't believe this. What? What don't you believe? You plunged the blade into your own heart and collapsed to the floor.
Oh my god. Romeo and Juliet.
You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ. You're the narrator. You have some form of control over me.
That's right. You're all sorry.
Are we, though?
Everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm dead. Chapter 3. The Grey. There.
You're on a path in the woods. You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath.
There's no forest here. This is just rolling hills.
She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her. You killed her, and so I killed you. And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here. Oh, and I'm still here too.
Thank God, the voice of the hero is still here. He's my true friend in all of this.
If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there.
I don't
waiting
think she's...
for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse.
Haven't seen the burned gray in a good while. I don't know what that means. Am I in for a good time or a bad time?
I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
This is the 3rd.
It's our 3rd. What gave it away? Your open discussions. I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent.
Depends on your opinion on fire. I don't like being burned.
And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill... Oh, you just
shit.
Wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement. Don't provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying.
Neither am I. I don't like dying.
Why not?
Seems to be the whole
You've
gameplay
already
loop, though.
done it twice.
That they know of.
It was unpleasant. It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant.
Is this the depressed, suicidal voice in my head?
I'll make you feel what I
Or
feel
nihilistic?
if it's the last thing I do.
Nihilistic
Mark
sounds more
my
accurate.
words, you won't like it when it happens. Oh, how exciting. I'd love to see you try. Can I? Well, I'm not just going to try. I'm going to actually do it. I'm looking forward to it. Good. I am too. Can I talk now?
No.
Yes, I can. Great.
Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
There's no woods here. I don't see no trees. All I see are a rock. And I'm assuming burned ashland. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. It wasn't different last time.
If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time. Wait, but if her influence is spreading, that means there's hope. That means our beloved is waiting up there for us, ready to make amends. Yes, I already told you that she's alive. Don't mind him. I don't think he's doing too well. I'm doing better than any of you. I'm doing great. She's alive. Influence doesn't require life. But if things restarted, why wouldn't she be alive? Who said they restarted? All they've done is changed. I shan't listen to the vile mutterings of you serpents. Onward! Our living, breathing princess awaits us.
I don't think she's alive this time. I'm the one in charge here, and if we slay her again, you are not going to make us kill ourselves. Is that clear?
Oh, it's clear, you murderer. Though I should remind you that you're not as in charge as you seem to think you are.
I love split personalities.
I'm sure his outburst last time was just a fluke. I wouldn't worry about him. Besides, if he kills us again, he kills us again. It doesn't matter. He'll tire out eventually. The flame of passion always burns out in the end. Spoken like a true cynic. Enough bickering. Just stay focused and get to the cabin.
I agree. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? Whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin.
She'll find a way out eventually and the world will still end. The only way this resolves is if you find her and slay her before that happens.
Jesus Christ.
Again, he makes her out to be a monster. I'm tired of all this slander. She's never hurt anyone in her life except for us, and that was our fault. We don't know that. She could have done all sorts of things we weren't around to see. Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either. So long as we don't just do the same thing again. That would be boring.
I agree.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright?
Okay, Dad.
Oh, we'll muck it up alright. We'll get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived. Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost it. I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful. Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something you can't control? You're saying that like stress is just something you can turn off. It is. It's easy. Whatever happens, happens. Are you even alive? What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion?
Smitten sounds like he's on a villain arc. Yeah, we started the man's villain arc.
I don't know. I just exist. And that's fine with me. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
So why do I have to kill? Like, besides the world ending, I don't give a shit about that. Is like there any other justifiable reasoning that I have to kill or slay the princess?
The interior of the cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up
Mirror.
a crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs, each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless.
Woman!
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her? Our beloved. So she does live. She doesn't look very alive to me.
Yeah, she's dead.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door, it's just that damn mirror again. Ah, yes, the mirror. So we can see the monster we've become. If it even lets us look before it vanishes too.
I have a feeling it's not there.
The mirror? Is this some kind of joke?
Yeah,
Did you
it's
all
not.
plan
It
this out
hasn't been
before
there yet.
dying?
Except for in
There
the
is no
void.
mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh.
There's no table.
That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
To be honest, it doesn't really matter if you kill her or not, as long as you don't turn around and leave before going to the cabin in the second chapter, you get a vessel.
Maybe it's gone because we've already
Okay.
killed her with it. Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done.
Tanner.
Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart.
Sorry about that, Chad.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Okay.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's so hazy. We should try and clean it off. It's time for all of you to see what we've become.
Nothing.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
Mm-hmm.
I see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold. We can only hope she might still see some good in us.
Bro, get a rope.
No way left to go but down. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight. The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival. Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again. My love. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
Hold on, Chad. I gotta let my cat out of my room. Chat. Chat. We're gonna proceed down the stairs.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead.
No! What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. Thought we were all on the same page. Do try to keep up. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
We're locked in here.
You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before?
Chat, we're gonna get burned alive. That's how this ends. I have a strong feeling.
Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even. Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table.
We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything.
My god.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
I missed you too.
That angelic voice, I missed you too, my beloved.
Excuse me.
You sure snapped back to your old self quick.
Yes, seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
Doubtful.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
Mm-hmm.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
Careful. I have feathers. I'm flammable.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
I agree.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire.
But I thought it was stone? Wait a minute. I didn't realize it was wood.
She's trying to kill us.
A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
Sure. Rush for the blade, rush to the door. Are you mad at me for killing you? I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at you. You gave me so much to think about. And it's all going to be over soon. It's all going to be better.
Okay.
She's holding a grudge.
She wouldn't. She's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
The fire grows quickly, devouring the basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke, and the air around you grows uncomfortably warm. We've never burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel.
Sounds hot. No, literally, it sounds very, very unpleasantly hot. Like a burning sensation.
Bad. I bet it'll feel really, really bad. Yes, it will be terrible, so you'd better come up with something to do and fast. Your personal safety is far from the only thing she's threatening right now. I think a bit of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun.
I am very tired of this voice.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion was a good game. Don't prevent it. It's Todd Howard's magnum opus. I'm not funny, Chad. I'm really not. If I rushed for the blade, that would probably be me going up to her, trying to grab the blade out of the chest, even though it's ethereal, and I thought I saw the blade on her body. Or, like, skeletonized body. I'm going to burn!
It's okay. I'm going to burn too. And then we won't hurt anymore.
Okay.
She's right about the last part. Burning doesn't hurt forever.
I mean, it hurts for a little bit.
The heat grows in intensity as the flames draw ever nearer. You can practically feel your skin sizzling already. If you're going to try and stop her from killing you and destroying the whole world, you'd better do something, and you'd better do it now. I wonder if we look good right now. Fire makes a lot of things look good. I can only imagine how dazzling our eyes are in the dancing flames.
Oh my god.
Do you think she's noticed? I don't want to burn to death. We don't have to, right?
Oh, we very much have to. We have to repent for I don't know. Why did you close the door?
Because I wanted to be with you. I don't want you to leave.
I don't want to leave either. It seems kind of cool in here.
See? Everything's fine. She wants to be with us. Yeah, in a bad way.
It'll be fine.
She just has a unique way of expressing things.
No.
The flames lick at your form, stripping layers of you away, causing your skin to blister and pop and crisp. As you burn, the princess glides to your side, her ghostly form blackening as she too succumbs. This is terrible. We're going to die. I'd savor this feeling if I were you. Soon enough, we won't have nerves. And we'll get to die with her. After what you made us do last time, this is as sweet an end as we could hope for. She clutches you close to her chest, her eyes bright and her smile wide with manic affection, watching as the flames take you away. The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins. But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything. See? That wasn't so bad.
Lovely.
It was so bad.
But somehow, nothing is so much worse.
It'll be fine.
You'll get used to it. There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
Hold on, Chad. I'm just looking at notifications on my phone.
Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me. The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin. It's very romantic, really. We got our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
That wasn't so bad. But despite your best efforts, you do not die. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's gonna be okay, just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? You don't need to comfort them.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it. Whatever makes you happy.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. Why? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is passion betrayed, but even in the end, her love never faded. She will make for a bright heart.
I relate to that.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I won't. What do you feel about me? These vessels I'm bringing to you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them you are a gate to something more, and you are something more than that, too. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much of you has changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change? Or what is it? Yeah, what does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
I'll have to go to bed now, but before I go, I'd like to thank you for your chat interaction. It was fun to see the Burned Gray again. I'll try to show up for more of your streams. Thank you, I'm just fine. Sleep well.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Chat, I think this is where I also go. It has been a long day. I am tired. I also really want to eat food. After I finished the FNAF Into the Pit stream earlier today, I never got food. I made a People Playground video, and I edited it, and then I posted it, and then now we're here. So, I kind of need food. So thank you for no problem, Caroline. I'm enjoying this chat interaction a lot more. I think now that I've actually gone to Twitch, um, it's a lot better. Even though I seem to have more viewers on YouTube than I do on Twitch now, concurrently, which is funny to me. Yeah. I will see all of you tomorrow. Good night.